Now, I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter of fans who were weirdly optimistic after yesterday. It's baffling. I get on Twitter expecting like the world to be on fire. And as it turns out, everybody's just like, well, it's fine. We, we've still got a good lead in the division. We're not healthy. And we're all this stuff, and it's like, did I watch the same game? I mean, I couldn't believe the positivity. And then I had to look inward to myself and say, man, is this a problem with me? There are so many fans who are saying, it's hard to beat anybody when you turn the ball over 4 times. It was an uncharacteristic day. Turn the ball over 4 times. And you're right. Listen, it is hard. The Titans, coming off of a miserable performance in Philadelphia, you would think, going against a team that came in 4-8, you would think there would be a sense of, hey, let's right the ship. Vrabel talked about it last week. Crossroads. We're at a crossroads. We're going to try and decide what team we want to be. You would think this team would come out and say, hey, all right, let's get this thing right. Let's get this thing right. And instead they came out and they turned the ball over 4 times. Sloppy, miscommunications, missed blocks. And I understand the injuries are huge. And a lot of people, Titans fans, are still saying, hey, we're going to get healthy. We're going to start getting these guys back. We're going to start getting Traylon Burks back. Kyle Phillips, Racey McMath's already come back. We're going to get Fulton back. Eventually David Long will come back. And it's a lot of the same story from last year. Do you remember last year when it was like, man, if we can just hold on, these guys are slowly going to start coming back? Yeah, but here's the problem. The problem is, this time, the guys coming back aren't Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. Now we're having to wait on guys who are rookies and in many cases are just not ready to come back and save the day. And I'm sorry, it's just not the same. And yesterday, maybe I was overly pessimistic and negative about this team. Maybe it was just, you got to chalk it up to turnovers and injuries, and it is what it is. But I'm just telling you, I expected this team to come out looking sharper than they did, regardless of who's in there. I expected this team to just come out and try to ease everybody's mind and say, hey, we know it's been a rough couple of weeks, but we're going to turn this thing around starting now. Well, no, now we got to try and wait another week. And the Chargers are up next. And I don't know if you watched Sunday Night Football last night, but the Chargers look pretty dang good. I want to be optimistic, guys. I want to be optimistic that this team in this last month can get hot and try to make a run, but I just don't know how you do that with Dennis Daly at left tackle. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that, with unproven young wide receivers. I don't know how you do that with secondary guys who are just not ready to be in that position. I don't know. And I don't know how you do it with Todd Downing as the offensive coordinator.